Hi, I hope you guys are doing great. We're going to be talking about creating time and money in order to invest in your acting career. So, most actors, when I ask, are struggling with time and money. So they say they want to invest, and you might be recognizing yourself here. You want to invest in your career because it's important to you, because you're passionate, because you love your job, and you know that it needs time for training and it needs money to invest in your headshots, to invest in some workshops, to invest in your training. But you're feeling like mostly, I feel that actors are really kind of struggling to find mostly time is a struggle, right? And money, no, that's the opposite way around. Sorry. Mostly money is the problem and time is scarce. And oftentimes I hear actors saying they're struggling with both time and money. So the problem with that is when you feel that you have no time and no money to invest in your career, and yet you're an actor, what's happening is that you're kind of living in a place of fear, right? You're scared because if you can't do what's necessary for your career, if you can't invest the time and the money in it, you'll stay scared. You'll stay blocked because you know you can get to another level. You know you can have different tools for your headshots and your reel, etc. But you're not getting them. So you're staying in a place that's dissatisfying for you, and you're kind of waiting for something to happen from the outside. And all of those things, being afraid, being blocked, waiting, and staying in a place that doesn't work for you, really makes it very difficult for you to be able to show up in the very talented way that you know that you can show up, right? Because you're not living in the space that you want to be living in. So you know you want to be here and you know what it takes, but you're living in a place where you feel that I have no time or no money, and so I can't get there. So you have to kind of retrograde or downgrade here. So whenever you show up on a tape or in an audition, in a meeting, you're not really living in a place of integrity. You're not really being yourself because you've already downgraded yourself to a level that's not yours. So in a way, you're not whole. You're not authentic. You're not being who you know that you can be. And so that's why it starts being a little wonky in terms of your results. So let's take another type of business to compare it with. Any activity, I don't know, you want to open a bike store, you want to open a bakery, you want to open a copy store, whatever it is, it's going to take time for you to make it happen, to design the project, to find the place, to decide on your branding, to find the right products, to find your pricing, to do the ads. So it takes time, and it definitely takes money for you to invest in. And it's by putting the time and the money together in a very focused way and moving forward that you will get the results, that you will open your store, that you will have the best bikes that you know are available in the neighborhood, that you will be close to your target audience, etc., etc. So you do the work and you invest the money, which is the energy that we all interact with, and therefore you have the results. But if I wanted to have a bike store and I felt like, well, I have no time to do the research and I don't really have the money to put in, well, guess what? I'll never have a bike store, right? So it's a little bit the same thing for your acting career. You want to invest in your acting career because you know it's necessary. You need the bikes and you need the store, etc. Like you need the headshots, you need the training. And you're not doing it because you feel like you don't have time or you don't have money. Well, guess what? You're not going to have an acting career, because staying in a place of waiting for something to happen from the outside, feeling blocked, feeling scared, will not reflect in a way that will work for you when you show up for these auditions, if you have any, right? So the equation is this: the real issue in a way and solution is not for you to try and get more time. We all have the same amount of time. Some people do little with it, some people do a lot of things with it, and it's not that one is better or worse, but you want to make sure that you are aligned with what you want, and therefore what time and resources and money you allocate to it, right? So if I'm selling you a Tesla for $500 you would find the $500, right? Because you would know that you would be able to sell that Tesla again for way more than $500. So you'd know it's a great investment. So the problem here is not that you don't have enough time or money, is that you're not making enough time or money for you because you don't believe in you. You would believe in a Tesla, right? If I said even 1,000, here's a Tesla for $1,000, you'd find the time to come and buy it. You'd find the time to sell it because you'd make a ton of money with it, right? So what you're wanting to think is the same way for you. You want to believe that your instrument, your capacity is worth the time and investment. And when you believe that you are worth the time and money to invest, you will. And when you invest in you because you believe in you, then everybody else does. Okay? Does that make sense? I hope it does. If there's any questions, let us know in the comments or in the DMs. You can reach out to us and ask us questions. We are still helping actors who want to do our work with BOGO offers if you're challenged with finances. So let us know. Okay, thank you so much. All right, bye.